I'm 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel. We had some troubling signals in today from a couple of sectors of the U.S. economy. Retail numbers in from the likes of Macy's and Kohl's and Target in the United States, in most cases, did not live up to expectations, and it could point to a U.S. consumer might be running out of steam when it comes to spending. And, of course, that's a key component to any economy's growth rate. In Macy's case, they said that Black Friday and Cyber Monday shopping was fine, but by mid-December, consumers weren't spending as much. And on that sales warning for the Christmas sales season, Macy's stock price today cratered by as much as 19%. We saw shares of Kohl's drop by 6%. A company that actually struggled for much of last year, Bed Bath & Beyond, reported better than forecast sales results, and the stock popped higher today by about 6%, but for 2018, lost about 80% of its market value. Another sector of the market that is in for a turbulent time, perhaps, in the early start of this year, the aviation space, as American Airlines said that its 2018 earnings will not live up to expectations because of a higher jet fuel bill and the competitive nature of the marketplace, and they have not been able to charge as much for passenger seats, airline tickets, as much as they wanted to. So American Airlines, which was one of the worst performing stocks in the entire aviation sector last year, today was down another 8% on Wall Street. Bay Street saw pot stocks popping after Canopy Growth got a buy recommendation from an influential U.S. brokerage called Piper Jaffray. Shares of Canopy Growth over 2 trading days have jumped by 23%. Lots of expectations about the entire cannabis space this year as the continuation of various products in the legal space continues to roll out. We also saw on the TSX today shares of Aurora Cannabis and Afria, other big names, rise anywhere from 8 to 10%. And over the course of the weekend, any of those people who have put in the applications to become retail sellers of cannabis in the Ontario marketplace will be waiting for those 25 so-called golden tickets, the lottery results from the Ontario government, to be revealed over the course of the weekend. We've seen the price for oil see quite the rebound from its recent lows. Back before Christmas, we saw the price for oil crater to an 18-month low. Since then, it's gained more than 20%, and it's been up for several trading days. And we've seen the Western Canadian Select price rebound remarkably from a low of about $14 to $15 per barrel U.S. in late 2018. Today, it cleared $43, and that narrowed the price differential between Canadian and U.S. prices to less than $10, one of the lowest we've seen in recent years. And job cuts being announced at Ford in Europe. Companies' operations in the European Union have struggled over recent years, and they're talking about thousands of job cuts and possibly plant closures as Ford looks to restructure its European operations. They're not giving specific details yet, but again, sounding very similar to what General Motors was talking about as it announced that restructuring of its North American operations just before Christmas, as Ford looks to build more SUVs or compact utility vehicles, and also a focus on electric cars and trucks. From the 680 Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.